And it's time to hit the road again. Hello everybody, and welcome to part 3 of Forza Horizon 4. I'm your host, Tristan T, because who else is doing episode 2 and episode 3 on the same day? Who else? I'm just on another level. What can I say? Last time we officially completed summer and moved on to autumn, where in the process, not only did we race a huge hovercraft, drive one of the most expensive cars in the world, but we bought some new ones for ourselves, including this behemoth. This time we officially continue our journey and begin a new one here in Horizon Winter. The environment is completely different, head to toe, and we're gonna need a real car to push through this, so that's why we've taken on the Titan. In a snowier environment, off-road vehicles really strive. And as you can see, this Nissan Warrior absolutely plows through the snow, all thanks to a little thing called winter tires. And we are not gonna flip. We almost did there. That would have been crazy, but we are staying up. We've got a lot to do. We've got all kinds of new races unlocked. We gotta get 40,000 influence to qualify for the winter showcase. So let's get to it. Let's start racking up this influence now. Start with this influence board here. As you can see, in a vehicle that can handle it, the off-road is like nothing. And this truck is just a perfect example of that. We are moving through easy work. There's an influence board and a fast travel board here. However, we are going to wait to get one of them. And I will show you why. Start by grabbing this influence board back here on this alley for 1,000. But if we head into drone mode and take a look at this fast travel board over here, you will find that it is in quite the location. It's propped on the side of this huge church in the middle of the town of Broadway. This is the hardest board to reach in all of Forza Horizon 4. It takes an incredibly fast car, and it takes a very precise jump off the top of this hill to fly over and be able to land and break this board. We're going to get it later on, but we're going to need a vehicle that can seriously gain some speed, and we don't have anything close to that kind of speed right now. No offense, of course, to our Titan. Well, we've got a lot that we can do, so let's go ahead and take a look at our map here and look around. We still have the stunt driver to work towards. There's 10 chapters total. We have, let's see, we have some more road races. We have another house that we could take a look at over here, the Sunflower Meadows. We have some more beauty spots. We have the Top Gear story. We have the Cross Country series. Though I think right now, maybe to put this truck to the test, now would be a good time to go ahead and introduce the cross-country races. So on the way there, did I turn the radio back down? Okay, I did. Anyways, the cross-country races are the 4th series of races that we're going to enter. We've done road racing, we've done dirt racing, we've done street racing. Now, cross-country is a lot different, and I'll explain. Throughout the racing series, we've done these destination races, which go from point A to point B, fastest person there wins. These are the mainstay of the cross-country series, which almost entirely consist of just off-road. No roads, no dirt paths, no nothing. just paving the way on the off-road.
You heard right.
The first person there wins.
Sorry if I spoiled anyone's day. Hey, if you still want to go out on the lake, how about a nice romantic drive? Go on. Amy has just the song for you.
Thank you, Amy. That being the name of the Horizon Pulse lady, of course. The cross-country races are my personal favorites. I really like the more open and sort of unrestricted feeling you get from the cross-country races. It's really cool because it feels like they just let you go and explore. Up here, we'll run into the Moorhead Wind Farm, as you can see, obviously, by the wind turbines. This is one of the most open areas on the map, so where else would we do our very first cross-country race? We've got a lot of skill points unlocked here, but I'll look at those in a little bit. Beautiful winter peaks, the snow topping all the trees. It's awesome. Let's go ahead and begin our city outskirts cross-country race, the first of their kind. Oh.
I was wondering when I'd see you for my cross-country series. I was starting to think you wouldn't show up. Hey, before we kick off round one, let's get you set up with some new wheels, shall we?
Alright, now we're gonna need another vehicle, unlike the Nissan Titan, to pave the way in these cross-country races, and we get quite the selection of these three here. We have this dark blue Range Rover Sport SVR from Land Rover. We have a Volkswagen Class Baja Bug. And finally, we get the Ram 2500 Power Wagon. Let's be honest, which one of these do you think I'm picking? Of course I'm taking the Bug.
Aye, should handle the conditions nicely.
The Baja Bug is just one of those cars that you cannot pass up on. Also, the other two cars in this selection are pretty bad. The Ram Power Wagon is notoriously one of the worst trucks in Forza. But the Volkswagen Baja Bug is not only a good racing car, but it's also just so cool to have a bug in this way. It's unlike any other vehicle Volkswagen has ever made. So let's hop in and get to it. It's not amazing, sitting at a A-class rating with 761 as its score, but it does the job. There's a Hot Wheels car next to me, to my left. We'll talk a little bit more about the Hot Wheels cars later on, but they're just pretty cool sights to see. For now, let's race. And we're off. And here we go. As you can see already, we're thrown right into the open. The trails are much wider. Basically no restrictions on where we can go. Hot Wheels car is up there in the lead. He is storming away, but we're going to look to try and keep up, hopefully. Zoom past this guy. Oh yeah, the Bug can gain some speed on these hills. This vehicle's also just... Whoa! Hello! What did we just hit? Huh. We must have just hit like a weird lip or something. I was just going to talk about how this car is wonderful to handle. And it is true, this car handles greatly. That was just poorly timed. Nice jump. We're soaring over first place, and we're taking it as ours. Sliding away here. No snow is going to get in our way. You kidding me? You know, this looks like a kind of vehicle that someone named Mole Man would take over. I think it's kind of fitting for the character. Halfway through here. One more jump. I'd like to ask, by the way, real quick in the chat, if you wouldn't mind sending a little message. which has been your favorite race type so far? We've done this more open race. Do you like the more open and off-road dirt races and cross-country races? Or do you like the road racing and the street racing a little bit more? You'll have to let me know, because like I said, I really like the off-road races, but I'm curious to see what you think, seeing as you've seen a lot of them now. We got a big number on the skill chart here. Let's hopefully rake in some big skill points. Took out a soccer net. Took out a tree. Nothing is getting in our way. Like, literally nothing. As we hit this final turn and take home a victory.
Nothing like a nice
And there we go.
high-speed drive in the country, eh? Nice driving, pal.
You prefer an on-road race, but you like when it's in nature? Right, I gotcha. Nice, that's cool. Everybody has their own taste, you know? Cross-country round 2. That simply just means that we've unlocked more cross-country races. And some more influence. I like the on-road races a lot as well, but it's always nice to see the views, you know?
My experience is a certain amount of attrition in any cross-country competition. Mechanical faults, hazards of terrain, drivers who just weren't quick enough. Not you though. You're through to round 2.
We're just that good. Alright, so now we've finished up, pretty close up to Edinburgh, and I talked about the significance of Edinburgh, being it's the capital of Scotland, and we're finally going to visit it for the very first time, as now we're heading to a street race. So, perfect for you.
I've been scouring the satellite maps for bars
Uh-oh,
around the
wait,
festival
maybe
and I
not.
found one. What? I mean, statistically, there's a decent chance there's a classic car in it, right?
Okay. We're going to get to this barn thing shortly here. For now, let's go ahead and head into Edinburgh. Wrapping around the outskirts. And here we are. Welcome to the bustling city. Big wide open roads, traffic's everywhere. We've got a road race back here to take on, and this race will show you a little bit more of the area around Edinburgh Stockbridge. Alright, it's a street race, so anything goes. I'd like you to pick. Which of our vehicles that we've used so far would you like to see? Do you want to see the Baja Bug again? Should we take the Audi R8 I showed off? Our orange Dodge Charger? We've got the Titan truck, the Pagani I drove a little earlier, or our blue Subaru? What are you thinking? I want to let you pick, being as, you know, it's your show too. So we might as well show off whichever car so far is your favorite. If you've got no personal favorite, you don't have to send me one, but I'd like to get you involved a little bit too. There's a lot of cool cars here. We've got some other ones I definitely want to check out. I want to try out this Forza Edition Alfa Romeo. $8.99 is really good. We got a BMW Coupe. A Hyundai Veloster. That's kind of strange. Black Series Mercedes-Benz. Nice. Oh, the Porsche 911. I could talk about that car for hours. We'll get to that one for sure. And then this crappy looking Volkswagen. Okay, great. Alright, if you've got no personal favorite, then let's go ahead. And let's go with... Actually, let's try this one. Let's try this brand new Forza Edition Alfa Romeo we've got. We won this from a wheel spin earlier, and it's pretty sleek looking, so let's see if it can take the streets. Hello, Edinburgh. As you can see, Alfa Romeo is known for their more sleek designs on their vehicles. They're typically a lot more expensive and classy, and this beautiful thing is no short deal of that. Listen to that engine. It's got such a raw sound to it that I really love. The sleek white adds a lot of character and color to it as well. The acceleration is a little lackluster. That'd be my only complaint. It's taken a while here to kick up to its high speed, but on these streets you can get high speed pretty easy. This guy's in quite the whip here. Come back, me! This race is gonna go by quick. We're almost halfway already. Getting physical, do some bumping. Overtaking. First, second, third are quite a distance ahead. Oh, here we go. Hey, buddy. We're heading up to the top. We're going to pass by Edinburgh Castle here. One of my favorite locations on the map. You can see it a little bit behind us. We'll explore it a little more in depth later. For now, we've got a race to win. Oh, I did not see that turn coming. Hello. I thought we had some time, but no. Bump this guy over. Streets get physical. Alright, this guy in first means business. Uh-oh. I took that turn. I do not mean business, apparently. I took that turn absolutely terribly. Come here, buddy. Come here. Oh, okay. I can't be hitting that kind of stuff. It's a loss of a lot of speed, bro. Man, I suck at this turn. Hold on. Sorry. Wow, that guy's fast. Alright, well, it looks like we'll be taking our very first second place. We can't win them all, that's okay. A podium finish is no complaint. Ah, he was in a Lamborghini. That makes a lot of sense. The Aventador is a very fast car. Hard to keep up with it, but hey, we still raked in some good money. And we got the Running Man! Yes!
Oh man, I knew you'd be good at this. I just knew it. You're through to the next round. I can't wait to see what you're capable of.
Alrighty. And with that, we've broken to the next round of street races. However, if you notice here in Edinburgh, while there is a lot of crazy and great things to see and explore, you may notice this race. It looks a little odd. We're going to get to it a little bit later on. Just keep an eye on it. Alright. But until then, we've got a car to hunt for. It's time to do our very first barn find. These are very, very special cars that basically, as you can see on the map, show a very small, special area. Somewhere in this area, there is a barn, and inside of it holds a rare limited edition car. There are, I believe, 10 or 12 of these in particular, and all of these cars range from cult classics to modern supercars. It's completely random, and every barn opens a different brand new surprise. Some of them vary on seasons. You can only find them in autumn or spring or summer or winter, but some of them just pop up, like this one has right now. Looks like we're going to need an off-road beast as it's in the mountains, so let's head back into our Nissan Titan. Look at that rapid fast car swap. Perks to having a good Xbox, you know? And let me quickly plug in my phone and head on my way. Oh, there's a board back there. Edinburgh is basically the biggest center full of influence boards. There is a ton of these things hidden around, so if we head past them, I'm going to make sure to scoop them up.
Listen very carefully, Horizon. I shall say this only once.
Hello?
The strictly secret Horizon street scene has just cut another batch of drivers and moved on to the even more.
Way to spoil the secret.
3. Did you catch that? I said the
Oh.
Horizon street scene. Oh no, I said it twice. My cover's blown. Sorry, Jay. I'll have to make a quick getaway. Amy Simpson here. On Pulse. Don't touch that radio.
Two small things real quick before we move on. Number one, we have found and discovered 100 roads already, which is pretty cool. And now, before we move on, let's activate our third beauty spot, the Scott Monument.
Welcome to Edinburgh, greatest city in the world. Grab yourself some fish and chips, some salt and sauce, and make yourself at home.
Before you ask, yes, this is a real monument. This is the Scott Monument. It sits right in the middle of Edinburgh, both in Forza Horizon 4 and in Scotland. It's a Victorian Gothic monument that is dedicated to a Scottish author named Sir Walter Scott, and is the second largest monument to a writer in the world. You can see him sitting in the center right there with a book in his hands. It opened in 1844, making it 184 years old. The Scott Monument is very, very famous and dominates the Edinburgh panorama. The monument is currently only accessible by the stairs. However, in the past, it has become famous for the amount of people that have attempted to climb it. But no one has succeeded. Again, just another great example of the wonderful real life and, just like realistic references across this game. With that, I will try not to get distracted anymore, but it happens all the time. Oh, there's the trolley I was talking about earlier. It happens a lot, but regardless, let's continue forward. Oh my gosh, watching that video weirded me out so much. Wait, I know this one. Never mind. Let's grab this fast travel board down here. And, oh, we just went through the trolley. This one sits down here in this train tunnel, and I believe we have to, yep, drop in on top of the train and pick it up. We did it in a pretty interesting way. So let's go ahead and rewind and head back up to the road. That way we don't gotta worry about being flipped over. The song on the radio right now is Shooting Star by Anna Yvette, and is one of my personal favorites, if you'd like to listen real fast. Crispy sax solo. It's just catchy and it's fun. As a matter of fact, it's so catchy and fun that a couple years ago, me and Jack made a Forza Horizon 4 clip montage to this song. It's pretty old and it's lost to time, most likely, but a cool little thing.
Look at the pictures here. If you're searching, you had better hurry up, because this one looks like a lot of fun. From what I can make out, it looks like some kind of sport. Best of luck and best stay locked right here.
Okay, I'm stuck on these rocks. Nice. I actually think I remember where this barn find is, and I could be wrong, but I believe it is up towards the top of this mountain. Now, there's a specific look to the barn, so we're going to hop into drone mode here. This is typically a very helpful tool to finding these things. So we're going to fly around here, and we're going to keep a look for it. Maybe we'll get some epic cinematic snow shots over the land. Look at that. Truly, truly beautiful. The snow is extra sparkly as well, I've noticed. I believe it's up here at the top of the mountain somewhere. Let's see, I might be wrong. There it is, right here. These are what the barns look like. It's universal across every barn find. They always look exactly the same. Here's what they look like here. They're easy to spot with their cylinder shape, but they can blend in pretty well. So here's the barn, and now that we've found it on the drone, it will pop up as a logo on our map if you see the little question mark with the barn. That's actually a secret I didn't learn until a couple months ago. I really wish I would have known that sooner because, geez, that would have saved so much time. I've spent hours on end searching for barn finds. And while they're fun to hunt for, oh man, does it get exhausting after a while. After you get the barn find, you also have to wait a little while to get the car. Like, you have to wait for the car to be refurbished. So it would have saved just a ton of time. But let's go ahead and crack in and see what our first barn find has in store.
Found it. What did I tell you? Be right there.
Yes! Yes!
Whoa, check it out. Escort RS Turbo. Nice. Some 17-year-old boy loved this thing to death. Probably before I was even born. Let's get it back to the garage.
Don't worry. If there's any hoon left in it, we'll find it.
Yes. I absolutely love the Ford Escort. Another favorite car of mine. I'm really glad we got that one first. I'll be sure to talk about it tons once it's available for drive, but as I mentioned, for now it has to be refurbished, so that's no big deal at all. Let us go ahead and grab this fast travel board, but we're going to do it in style. You ready? It's sitting right down here. Right there. Oh, yeah. It's alright. Little side impact never hurt anybody. And there we go. Our first barn find is found, and we are welcome to continue forth. So I want to go ahead and head down here to the lake. So we're going to go ahead and run back home to our lake lodge. I've got a little something cool to show you, and then we will head into a dirt race. As I mentioned, if you have any questions or comments or anything, you're more than welcome to snap me and I'll answer them. Yep. Okay. I'm always here to help and, you know, answer along with you. I can do absolutely anything you want. Even if there's like a certain car you want me to use or anything like that, please let me know. I love the little interactions you give. I think they're awesome. We passed up this influence board here earlier when we were climbing the mountain for the Behemoth showcase, but we're going to go ahead and scoop it up now. Only 10,000 influence away from the showcase event. We're making good progress. There's some more influence boards on the mountain, but we'll get them when we get them. One of the most common hiding places for boards is under bridges, as you can probably tell. Here's another one there. And here we are back home at the Lake Lodge. Now you're probably wondering why I've drugged myself the whole way back here. But it's for good reason. Because as you can probably see... Wait, I'm stuck. Okay, hold on. Let me try that again. Wait. Yeah, okay. Yep, okay. Because as you can see, if I make it, the lake has frozen over. This is one of my absolute favorite places in the entire game. During winter, the Derwentwater Lake turns to complete ice. And on any vehicle, it is tons and tons of fun to slide around on. You can just hold the e-brake and just spin in circles, do crazy spins around. It's awesome. Now, we talked about how you can reach the islands in the center, and I said there was no way we could do it right now, but we can now with ease because it's frozen over. It's just such an awesome little detail. And trust me, on super fast cars, when you hit like 200, 250 miles per hour, oh man, they are a treat to slide around on the ice. I love the lake so much. I'm glad you love it too. It's one of the coolest things.
People keep telling me that these winter sunrises
Speaking
are
of the lake,
absolutely stunning. So I rubbed up and I stayed up all night
we have our
in the
fourth
boat to
beauty
see
spot
one.
here, and
And I have to say,
it's all about the lake itself.
look at that. Wow. Can I go to sleep now, though? Oh, dear.
Beautiful spot. One of my favourites. I've camped on the bank so many times, I think even the fish are sick of me.
The Derwentwater. I talked a lot about it earlier and how it's a England-based lake, you know, stuff like that, how it's real and blah blah blah. It's just so awesome. I would actually really like to go to Derwentwater one day. They do like a scenic walk that you can do along the walk in a place called Keswick. It's like a lake district that's very close by to the lake. And I just think that's the coolest thing. But yeah, that's all for our next beauty spot. We're a third of the way through them already. Alright, we've shown off the lake, but now it's time to cross the lake in epic fashion and race around it with the Derwentwater Trail race. Alright, let's go. Oh yeah, we'll catch some speed now. 3 miles turns into nothing. From the cockpit. I love this truck. And boom. Just like that, we've crossed the lake. Alright. Let's take on our next dirt race. The Derwentwater Trail. And head back to our old friend, the Subaru Impreza. This is quite the different dirt race. It's a bit more of a snow race now. But the Subaru Impreza, just like the Titan Warrior, is equipped with snow tires, so it feels wonderful gliding across the stone. The stone? The snow. Look at that, we're right across the lake. It's super cool. I really like this race. Just being able to look out and see the lake. Okay, I was gonna say I thought I missed that checkpoint. But yeah, this race is one of my favorites because not only you get to see the lake frozen over, but even in like summer and spring, this is an awesome race because you just get to see the water. Flying our way across here. Hitting all the checkpoints now. We might have taken our first, second in the last race, but coming for the throne again this time. This would be a nice place to have a house, just right on a racetrack. Epic jump as we head halfway through the race. Whoa, hello. Whoa! And some rocks. They can't all be perfect. Ooh, you only got too much slide. You gotta be careful with the snow and the drifting. We're heading past Mortimer Gardens here on the right, if you remember from the last episode. Once you get to know all the locations and stuff, just going through the races and being like, hey, there's that, and hey, there's that, is so cool. Like, for example, there's Glen Rennock right in front of us. That's the mountain we climbed to race the Behemoth in the last episode as well. I've kind of just learned this map like the back of my hand. One last little jump on that bridge. Slide across this turn. Yes, that was gold. And we are done. Darwin Water was taken down. I mean, look at our outfit, too. Come on. Look at us go. Leveled up in the dirt racing series. And we are nearly there for the winner's showcase.
Now that's worth a ticket to the next round. Kira put me in charge of the dirt series to help find our next dirt racing champion. And from what I've seen of your driving, I reckon you've got what it takes. Keep on qualifying like this, and you'll earn that title quicker than you think.
Thank you, Alex. Alright, and as I mentioned, we are only a crisp 1.4K influence away from our second showcase, and while you missed the first one, you'll be here for the second. So let's go scoop up these two influence boards along the lake, and we'll be ready to go for our next showcase. I know you love the Subaru, so I'm sure you're glad to see it back. Handles off-road as well. Some deep snow. Oh, trees! Oh, I was gonna say, when we nearly got through those perfectly, but...
Horizon, are you all having fun playing around in the dirt out there? I bet you are. I've just heard the next round of the racing series is a go. So well done to the qualifiers and to those who didn't make it. Bad luck. But it's not so bad. Come on, wash your hands, change your clothes, and come hang out with Amy and the rest of the Pulse crowd at one of our parties. I promise we're good fun too. Just clap your hands now.
Oh, it's a 3000 board. Snuck back in here, so I guess we'll only need this one. Huh, got it. Are we stuck? Okay. And that means we're ready.
Hey, Moman. This winter showcase
Oh,
is
man.
going to be incredible. I need a driver I can rely on, with a proven record, who doesn't mind the cold. What do you say? All I need you to do is catch a train into Edinburgh.
Alright. After we grab this other influence board on our way, it is time to take on Showcase number 2. This is a favorite of mine. I am a big fan of this Showcase race, and while it's nowhere near as extreme as going up against the floating hovercraft in last episode, as we grab this board that is hiding. There we go. There was a 3,000 influence as well. Nice. Now we are head to head with a train. Okay, really? Thanks. I talked about the Eliminator already and how I'm not going to play it. But anyways, we are now ready to go head to head with the Flying Scotsman. If we can beat a hovercraft, I think we could probably smoke a choo-choo train. No problem. But we'll have to see.
Got that Ford Escort for you. Bring an
Oh. Okay. Do I have to? Oh, yeah, I have to go to a garage. Okay, we're stopping. We're making a pit stop. We're stopping at the Lake Lodge. I'm sorry, I really love this car. I'm bringing an attitude, don't worry. We're crossing the lake again. Here we go. And we're home! That was awesome. I was really scared we were going to hit something. Alright. We return to the Lake Lodge. And I know you have it. Barn finds. There we go.
So much fun in this. It's weird finding one just gathering dust in a barn, actually. Much more likely to find one parked in a lake or a ditch.
This is a car that I have a personal soft spot. This is the Ford Escort RS Turbo. And while it may just look like your stereotypical Ford from, oh, I don't know, I want to say 86, okay. While it might just look like your typical 80s Ford vehicle, it has quite a rich and wonderful history. We're going to see this car a lot later on, specifically as a part of Season 3 when we dive into the LEGO expansion. But the Ford Escort is just such a slick looking car. There were 6 generations of the Ford Escort, and the Ford Escort Turbo was the fastest, most expansive version ever. From the twin cam, to the Mark I, to the Pinto, they've made so many different types of Ford Escorts, and, well, what can I say? They're good for turbo. This one, unfortunately, since we found it in a barn find, it comes a little bit naturally weaker. It's only a C grade with a 506 power level, so we're going to head back to the tuning and beef this thing up. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. 934. Boom. Now, let's go ahead and see maybe, is there any good designs for the Ford Escort? Ooh, I'm good with what I got. I like the white. So yeah. This car is super awesome, and I'm really excited to drive this car. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. So we'll take it the rest of the way up the mountain to our Flying Scotsman showcase. Did this thing come with winter tires? No, it doesn't. Okay, we're gonna struggle a little bit because it doesn't have any winter tires, but it's fine. It'll be totally worth it. This car is slim, it's got a big spoiler, and it packs a big punch on the road. Especially with that acceleration. Look at that. We're racing good speeds quick. Winter tires or not, we're cutting through the snow anyway. It's winter time. Uh-oh. Oh, a little bit of a roll, but that's okay. Take on the water. Slowly. Hello, dear. And up we go. Boom! This is the Gleven Viaduct. It's a small little area, but it's got a little bit of history. And now... Okay, there we go. I don't know why it wasn't letting me start before. And here we go. Let us take on the Scotsman. Our special vehicle here. Oh. Well, hello. All right.
You know when they said the Flying Scotsman? I was expecting to see Alex being shot out of a cannon. I suppose this'll do instead.
Thank you very much. All right, let's do this. It's time for showcase number 2. And it's unlike any other for sure. Here we go. We are up against the Flying Scotsman. And what better song in the background than In the Hall of the Mountain King? This showcase is not only one of the most epic in my opinion, but it's also one of the more difficult ones. The train has a lot of speed and takes a much different path. But what better to keep up with it than sharing its tunnels? We're neck and neck with the Scotsman. Hey, got some snow in my face, man. What the heck? The car we're taking on up against this thing is the 2016 Aerial Nomad. This is one of the signature off-road buggies in Forza, and it's one that we'll probably add to our collection eventually because it's a classic. You can hear that orchestra picking up as the Scotsman gains some momentum. I love the showcase has special music to tie along with it. We got the epic rock soundtrack of the Behemoth race, and now we've got the elegance of the Scotsman. Let's keep our speed moving here. Matter of fact, let's move right over. Uh-oh. I did the same thing in the Behemoth race with the epic jump for that one too. Come on. There we go. Nice. No error. Not where you want to be, by the way, dear. Alright, buddy. It's me and you. Foot to the pedal. We've got 2 sharp turns and then a quick straightaway. These are very important to execute. We did so pretty well. Now it's all gas. Here we go. Oh, too much. Too far left. No! How did I botch both of the jumps? Come on! Yes! The Scotsman is done.
So much for the Flying Scotsman. We might have to start up the Horizon line. All I know is next time I have a meeting in Edinburgh, I'm calling you.
Beautiful.
I might not have another train laying around, but I certainly have some events for spring you might be interested in. Just make sure you qualify, yeah?
I'll be there. And there we go. With that, showcase number 2 is in the books. I'm not sure if my mic is picking it up, but it might be picking up the rain, so sorry if it is. We got a little bit of rain going on here, but... Alright. Okay, we can turn off all of the Mountain King now. We're back and ready to go, and I think next we're going to head into this next cross-country race, since it's right next door. On the other side of Edinburgh. Oh, fly into this wall first. Let's go scoop up this influence board. We found quite a couple along the way with the Scotsman. What'd you think of the train race, huh? The showcases are pretty epic. There's plenty more where that came from. There are some of my personal favorite races in the game, especially some of the later on ones. Oh yeah, they get good. While we're here, I kind of touched on this earlier, but let's go ahead and check it out. This is Edinburgh Castle. To say it in official Scottish terms.
This is it.
Edinburgh.
Castle. Technically, you'd be a patron and not a resident, and you'd still have to allow full access to the public, but hey, you're never going to forget your address again, are you?
15 million credits. The Edinburgh Castle is not only the rich, beautiful centerpiece of the city of Edinburgh in Scotland, but it's also a purchasable house that you can live in for 15 million. This is the most expensive player house in the entire game, and it is in probably the worst location you would ever want a house, but it's mostly for the allure of being like, look at me, I own the castle. It also comes with 10 super wheel spins, which is quite great, and it comes with the Alfa Romeo P3. This is more than likely where a lot of the cost of the castle comes from. The Alfa Romeo P3 is a old school 1934 racer. And oh my god, it is one of the most hated vehicles in this entire game. People absolutely despise this car, and the purchase of Edinburgh Castle has gone on to become one of the most huge wastes of money in Forza history, and it's for a lot of reasons. Most notably, the Alfa Romeo P3 is the 12th slowest car in the entire game. So you're paying $15 million for one of the slowest cars in the game and living in a castle that has a bad spawn point. Let's just say we'll probably buy it eventually if we get super rich, but until then, we're not in a hurry. Just wanted to point it out because it's a rich piece of Forza history for how much people hate it. But with that being said, there's an influence board snug away over here. Boop.
Horizon, have I mentioned how happy I am to be back home in the UK? Hey, if you want to see
Okay,
lots
come
of
on
this
forward.
lovely country that gave you Amy Simpson, among other things, you should think about joining
Okay,
the
come on
Forza
forward. There we
Country
go.
Racing series. I think round 1 is still underway. Oh, no, been told
Let's
no.
go ahead and crack
We've
down and get
moved
this
on
other
to
board at
round
the
2
end
now,
of
sorry
the
about that.
lane.
But feel free to keep looking
Is it, like,
around
tucked
and
back
stay
here?
tuned to Pulse while you're at it.
Oh, yeah, it's back here. There we go. $32,000 influence to go. As we leave Edinburgh, let's head down to our next cross-country race. Arthur's Seat. You may wonder why exactly it's called Arthur's Seat. And, let me show you. Take a quick little trip up here and climb this mountain. Not having winter tires is absolutely killing me. We'll find a fast travel board up here. The 4th one. It says that there's a trail that goes up there, but that's a total lie. And here we will find another special area. More specifically, a beauty spot. We've got some climbing to do, though. We've got to make it way up top. Fences be damned. Way up here to the top. And there we go. Welcome to the view of Arthur's Seat.
Nobody's really sure exactly which Arthur it's named after. I like to think he was just some guy who knew where to plonk his chair down for a good view.
Arthur's Seat is known for its hiking and sightseeing and for having a wonderful fly our way back down and slam off this wall. Come here, buddy. Hut! Big jump. Nice. Let's try to go inside and cut this guy off. Yes, this is why I love the escort. This is also why I hate the escort, because no winter tires equals no turn. We'll head to the left on this split intersection. Climb over this hill. And take this ramp! Nice. Ooh, right onto some train tracks. Wonder if they're for the Scotsman. Another ramp coming up here. Uh-oh. Oh, wait, no, it's not a ramp. It looked like a ramp from far away. I also like the cross-country races because they make it so I can fly around and crash into stuff and not have to worry about rewinding. Unless I do that and completely miss a checkpoint by a mile. Everything I say, I instantly do wrong. Like, I can't give myself any compliments. Sliding around. Cross through the highway. I got one more big epic turn before the end. Slide around this bank. Nice. And it's a straight shot to victory. It's not even close. Woo! There we go. Oh, we got the Jeep Trail Cat. Nice.
You should know, we've set up this series to find the best cross-country driver at Horizon. Make it all the way, beat the competition, and you'll be crowned the winner. So there's the country. Off you go and cross it.
And we're back. And what better way to resume than with a Jeep, right? This is the 2016 Jeep Trailcat. You unlock this neon green beast by completing and qualifying for level and round number 3 of the Cross Country series. So this has been our reward for our hard work. It's a pretty average car on the base setup, coming in at a score of 790. It's an A-class car that's got a 6.8 speed and 7.0 acceleration, so pretty average. But as you can see the little snow symbol and the little wheel symbol, that means it comes with both all-wheel drive and having nice winter tires. Winter tire vehicles are always the best bet when it comes to winter. So with that cross-country race down, we've got a couple things we could do here. We could do... Alright, I'm leaving it to Lauren's choice, that's my plan. Should we do cross-country, road racing, street scene, or dirt racing? Out of the 4 that we've done so far, which race should we head to next? I am in a Jeep. It's illegal to not do dirt. Alright. Good call. I love the Jeep Trailcat. This thing is probably one of my most used cars in Forza. Just listen to that engine. And look at the powerhouse. This thing is just, in terms of size, it's next level. Look at you, 2018 Jeep Wrangler Sahara Edition. Jeez, you know the ins and outs. Sahara Edition is pretty cool, actually. Unfortunately, yeah. I don't know if there are any more Jeeps, actually, other than the Trailcat in this game. I'll have to see. Oh, actually, I lied. There is the original 1950s Willys Jeep is in this game. Should I buy a Jeep in real life? Be Jeep buddies. We're back here in Moorhead Wind Farm. Just driving through it on our way, taking out these winter trees. Nothing's getting in our way. We're in a Jeep, baby. The Willys Jeep is a classic. On my original account, I have a modded, fully tuned Willys Jeep. They are awesome. We'll definitely get one for sure eventually. Alright, here we go. The White Horse Hill Trail. Our next dirt race. We'll take it on with the Trailcat. Oh, it's an extra snowy one. Let's go. Look, Tristan is in the Trailcat too. These foggy, snowy races are some of my favorites. A little bit lackluster on the acceleration here, so we might take some time to burst ahead of the pack here. Oh yeah, we got some fan favorite cars up here as well. Some of my personal favorite cars in the game are being used here. There's our Nissan Titan, we have that one as well. This guy in front of us is using the Tractor, which is a Top Gear exclusive car. It's literally a tractor. This guy up ahead in first place is using the Regalia, which this thing is awesome. It's like a coupe with monster truck wheels. This thing is sweet. It's a car that I want to talk about later on because while it's rare, it has history that I like a lot. It's a really cool car. So we'll talk about those cars when we get them because I like both of them a lot. 56% on the race here. We're up ahead. We're finally hitting some dirt. Getting into the nitty-gritty with the Trail Cat. Sorry if my commentary is a little less loud here. Got a little bit of a toothache. I'm just looking to talk it off here. I took some Advil, so we should be alright. Breaking through. Move it, Gates. I really like the neon green color on this Trail Cat as well. It's usually not something I like on cars, but like for some reason on this thing, it just looks really nice. Neon green is also a color that just looks good with a little bit of dirt on it, you know? It's like one of those colors. Sliding on through these turns. And there we go. White Horse Hill complete. With the Jeep. Let's hit our little dance. Ooh, we got the Ford RS 200. We've hit round 4 of the Dirt Racing Series. Nice. And we got a wheel spin. It's a Kia. That sucks.
Ah, look who's just secured their place into round 4 of the Dirt Racing Series. So, the new event program has been added to your schedule, and judging by your previous performance, I'm looking forward to seeing what you make of these.
Great, thank you. Alright. So we've unlocked a little car here. This is the 1985 Ford RS 200 Evolution. If RS looks a little bit familiar, that'd be because it's in the RS line. The same line as the Ford Escort. This car is relatively good with a 839 rating and winter tires. We're not going to try it out right now because it's a lot like the Ford Escort, which we just got done driving. Plus, I want to give the Jeep Trail Cat a little more time in the spotlight. We need 12,000 more influence to head to Horizon Spring, and I think as we did in Part 2 and in Part 1, why don't we do Chapter 3 of the Stunt Driver for Part 3? The stories are a lot of fun to keep up with. I really love playing through them. And the Stunt Driver is the very first of its kind, so we gotta get through this one first. Heading up through our home at the festival. Show off some of that Trail Cat power. And slam into a wall. Oh, yeah. On a nice, dark, snowy night. Let's cut down here and soak up some of the snow, shall we? Crash through the fields. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. That was crazy cool. We just barely dodged all those. Oh, my. Oh, there's a fast travel board back here, for real. Where is it? Must be in the back, like behind everything. Want to grab it before we start. Oh yeah, it is in the back. Ah, sneaky. 5 out of 50 for the fast travel boards. They're a little harder to find, as you could probably tell. Let's hop into Chapter 3 of the Stunt Driver. Last time we drove one of the world's most expensive cars, so let's see where we go now.
Good to have you back.
Uh-oh.
This next stunt is going to require skill, delicacy, and, inertia. I'll give you the stunt vehicle now so you can get the hang of it.
Oh, I know this
Just
thing
don't
in and
put too
out.
many scratches on it, yeah? We want it nice and shiny for the shoot when we get there.
Alright. Let's talk about this beast. This is the 2011 Lamborghini Gallardo. Lambos are some of my personal favorite vehicles, outside of Bugattis, of course. I've talked about why I love Bugatti. I talked about that back in episode 1, but this is the first Lamborghini we've gotten a hold of in this episode, and while it's no top-tier Lambo like the Diablo or the Aventador, the Gallardo is still a very classy and supreme vehicle. It looks much better when it's not in this obnoxious-looking neon green. From 2011, this is one of the more old-school, if you will, models of the Lamborghini, and the Gallardo has been under many different changes, shapes and sizes, and the form factor for this car paved the way for a lot of the newer modern Lamborghinis. I just love Lambos. They're fast and slick, and they're just really fun to drive in this game as well. People talk a lot about like McLaren and Ferrari, and while all those brands are great, there's just something about a Lambo's signature touch that is unmatched. We're heading right past where we just got done racing here, at Whitewater Hill, to head to wherever we're going, but it's a pretty far drive, wherever it is. We're making good time in this quick thing, though. Speed our way there. Got some epic dubstep to go along with it. Shout out to Bass Arena. Just 1 mile to go. I would have thought this thing would handle way worse with the snowy roads, but I guess there's not too much snow on the roads today, so we're faring alright. Oh, there's a ton of snow on the roads now all of a sudden, and they suck.
Still the same
Wow.
movie somehow. Apparently they tried to do this one with computers and it just looked rubbish. So you're going to do it for real.
Hey, I'm cool with another jump. They're lots of fun, so let's do it. Okay, that was a nice drift.
Right, this is the place. This is a tricky one. A jump across a river, loads of rocks. Focus. Get the car to speed.
Alright. Let's do it.
Forget about the river, forget about the rocks. You just worry about your speed and the ramp. I'd say you'd need at least 100 miles per hour to reach the far side. When
At least
car jumps
100.
go wrong, they hurt. Trust me. But we've stiffened the suspension and there's a solid 5-point in there. We've done all we can for you. Best of luck, kid.
I think it'd be funny if we did all this hyping up and I just crashed and died, but let's hope it doesn't happen because we got a big jump to smash. Waterfall jump. Oh, God. Alright, here we go. Oh, this is a short distance. Oh, boy.
And flat and level, kid. You can do this.
I can do this. Let's go! This is the same one from the winter section of the opening, if you remember that correctly, and we've done it.
You alright, kid? Of course you're alright. Why wouldn't you be alright?
482 feet. Not bad. Is it 3? It is. Alright. Sweet. As you've probably noticed by now, by the way, there's so many callbacks that I can make from earlier points in the game, so I'm going to do it all the time. We've leveled up to level 14. We're only 5,000 influence away from spring, and we've got a wheel spin, which is going to give us a t-shirt. That'll do. Alright. Speaking of wheel spins, we have plenty more to crack open. So let's go ahead and do that. We have 8 super wheel spins, which we unlocked from the VIP package earlier that we didn't get to finish spinning, so let's do that. Wait, that's empty horn. Oh, the Dodge Viper. That's a good car. Maybe I'll touch on that one a little bit later. We got the Karate Master emote. Nice. With some money. Oh yeah, lots of money. We're almost at 1,000,000 credits. Nice. Maybe we'll have to splurge and get a nice, good car. 3 spins remaining. Mercedes-Benz, not bad. Looking for golds. Oh! 2 golds. You get a sleepy emote and 500,000 credits. Nice. Oh, 400,000? Oh, we're getting rich. Come on. Nice. The Fat Mullins bunny. Bunny? Beanie. What am I saying? We got 7 standard wheel spins. Let's crack these open. We got the quick draw emote. Okay. 35,000 credits. The classic denim jacket. 40,000 credits. Black boots. Some crappy Honda. And finally, some good? No, a Cadillac. Alright, well that's pretty cool. So there we go. We've spun away and look, we got 2,000,000 credits. We might just have to go buy ourselves a supercar. I'm feeling it. Let's head up to the festival site and let's buy a... Or, let's actually... We'll wait till spring. Since it's winter, we won't be able to use it well. What's close by that we can do? I guess we could just do this cross-country race that's down here, but I feel like we've been doing too many of those. Let's do... Oh, yeah, let's do the road racing series. We've been doing a lot of, cross-country stuff. Hope you're having a good time with the stream. We've been alive and going for about an hour and a half already. This game is a time-killing machine, I'm telling you. I hope you're having fun. I hope you're enjoying things. As always, if you got questions or comments, you're welcome to leave them. But otherwise, I just hope you're relaxing and you're enjoying yourself. That's what matters to me as well. This tree is going to be annoying. And we're going to slam into it, but regardless, we've got 1,000 influence board here. 22 collected. Nice. Oh yeah, we have 27 overall, including the fast travel boards. Oh! Uh-oh.
Hey, Moman. Congratulations. You've made it through to the spring season. Meet me at the festival. Our team will get you set up.
While it might be sad to kiss winter goodbye, it is time to enter the 4th and final Horizon season. Let's head on to spring. Get out of my way, we've got spring to see. Jamming out. I'm dancing in my chair, I'm breaking it down right now. And here we are, the Horizon Festival site, where for now we will kiss goodbye to the snow and trek on to spring. Let's spring into action, shall we? Haha, that one was good, come on.
I'm this close to putting you on the Horizon roster, but I feel like I might require just a tiny bit more convincing first. Well, it just so happens that we're preparing for our huge spring showcase coming up, and I'm looking for a driver to take part in it. Impress me out there, and I'll see what I can do.
Welcome to Horizon Spring. This is awesome. I'm so glad we're here. Now, I wanted to take a second real quick, because as glad as I am to be here, spring is my personal least favorite season in this game. If you ask most people what their least favorite season in Forza Horizon 4 is, they will probably say winter. A lot of people don't care for the snowy terrain and the winter tires because to most people, Forza is just get fast car, drive fast simulator. But luckily, me and you, we're on another level. Spring is my least favorite season just because, if you ask me, it's just a more drab version of summer, at least in terms of looks. I like the foggy and rainy aesthetic, but it does itself to death pretty fast. Also, mud racing. I talked about this earlier. I'm very particular and picky with mud racing, and just the straight muddy tracks I find no fun. But anyways, we've racked ourselves up a pretty sizable amount of credits. How many we at? 2.1 mil. We're gonna buy ourselves our very first real supercar. What better way to celebrate the spring? Let's go ahead and sort by value. Let's hop up to the 2 millions. Here we go. Oh, man. We're just short of a Bugatti. Ugh. That's gutting me. What else can we get here? What are we looking at? Oh, the 599X. Oh, the Senna? Shoot, we might have to go with the Senna. I don't know. We'll have to see. The P1, Venom GT is good. The Agera is a classic. Ooh, maybe we'll go with the classic, the Bentley. Okay. Got the Vulcan. Got the Regera. I'm so gutted. We're so close to the Bugatti Veyron, but I think it's best we go with the car you already know. Well, this looks crisp. Oh, yeah. This is the McLaren Senna. If this vehicle looks familiar to you, it's because it's right on the front cover. This is the vehicle that we drove during the summer and ending sections of the opener from episode 1, and it's the car that's right on the front cover. This is one of my favorite cars in this entire game, and it's for a good reason, because it's one of the best. The Senna is awesome. It's classy, it's cool, it's modern. It kind of just pushes all the right buttons. And we got this nice faded red and black paint on it. Oh, man. Mwah. Magnifique. It is just awesome. I love this thing. So let's go ahead and buy it. And there we go, the Senna is ours. A thing of beauty. The suicide doors. Which, yes, that is the name of the doors that pop open like this. I mean, come on. Just quickly. Look at this freaking interior. It is sleek. Let's put it to the road. Alright. Senna time. We've got some exploring to do. Okay, wait, 1 second actually. Behind us has the Veyron. Yep, here we go. He's gone. That car's awesome. Oh, crap! Okay, we're driving a little sloppy. Though it looks like everybody is. Hello, me. Gotta play dirty to move on in Forza. Gets physical sometimes. It's nice to be back to the Horizon Festival. I feel like we've gone plenty of other places, but the area in and around the festival is wonderful too. Really racking up some speed here. Oh yeah. Oh man. That guy almost just screwed me by brake checking me. Did I hit that? Okay, I didn't. I grazed the outside of it. Whatever. That guy in first is way ahead. We gotta get a breakaway here. Oh, too much on the turn. I'm a little rusty with the quicker cars, so pardon my poor driving here. It is cool that we get to have the Senna this early, though, but oh, it's over. That was the fastest race ever. I thought we were going like another 2 minutes. Okay. Never mind then. Oh, he was in the Aventador. That's the second time we've got smoked by that freaking thing. The Aventador is the fastest Lambo in the game, by the way, for reference. It's an extremely quick Lamborghini. That race went so fast. I actually thought we had like more time to go, and I was like, wait, what? But yeah. Alright, we've got a little more activity I think we can squeeze out of this episode before we maybe decide to wrap it up here. Let's see where we can go. Let us... Oh, while we're right in front of a street scene race, maybe we should take that on. Never mind. We've got a barn.
Come help me find it and shut them up, will you?
Good deal. I was gonna say we could race, but there's nothing else I would rather like to do than hunt for another barn find. Let's see what we've got in store. Well, we've got a 5-mile drive, I guess, so we've got time. Hello to the small town of Barntows. The Senna's just so beautiful. Cover cars are classic staples for their games, usually, you know. You got the Lamborghini Diablo, or sorry, the Huracan covered Forza Horizon 2. The Lamborghini Aventador covered Forza Horizon 3. The McLaren Senna in this game was the first McLaren to cover, and still the only one. It's been covered by 1 Ferrari, 2 Lamborghinis, 1 McLaren, and 1 Mexican brand car that I can't remember for Forza Horizon 5. Pardon my details, I don't like Forza Horizon 5 anyway, so I probably won't bring it up too much. If you want me to be honest, but let's go ahead and see what we got going on up here. Oh, is this fast travel board? Oh, I thought maybe this was the one on the chapel. Nope, that one's perfectly accessible, and we did it nice and smoothly. 28 boards down. Let's keep it moving. 2 more miles. Asking another quick question here. Which Forza season has been your favorite so far? In terms of look, or I guess I would say in terms of driving. You can't really drive though. What's been your prettiest, or like just your overall favorite season so far? I'll take a look at your answer right after we check out our next beauty spot, which is a place that will probably look rather familiar.
I have never been so happy in my life, Horizon. And if you know something about ABC...
Derwent Whitewater. Good for a shower if you've been out off-roading for a few nights. Trust me.
These are the Whitewater Falls, and fittingly enough, for these being on the map based in Scotland, these are actually based off of the highest waterfall east of the Rockies, which is nearby North Carolina. This is an almost exact replica of those white waterfalls, and they're rather beautiful. While they don't exactly fit into the Great Britain theme, I think the addition of them fits in quite nicely. They've also fit to quite a bit of the Forza things that we've done so far. This is the waterfall we jumped over in the opening section with the trophy truck in the winter season. And if you remember it from that jump we did just a couple moments ago, as a part of Stunt Driver Chapter 3, we jumped over these falls as well. So the Whitewater Falls are a beautiful spot, and a pretty historic one at that, for our adventure in Forza Horizon 4 so far. There we go! We are halfway through the beauty spots already, and it's kind of a shame because they're some of my favorite things about this game. I love just breaking down the history and talking about the cool locations. I'll make up some of my own beauty spots along the way. Spring is a really pretty season. I do agree, it's when the flowers and the trees are at their prettiest. I don't really care for the rainy, gloomy atmosphere, but you know what? I will give you that. The nature looks great. Alright, let's go ahead and hop in our drone, and let's find this barn.
Whew, I don't know about you, Horizon, but Amy Simpson is exhausted. The sun is going down on another amazing day of spring racing and parties. So I suppose now we can relax.
Look at the
have some
flowers!
tea, enjoy the colour of that amazing sky. Or we could head right back out for some warm spring night racing and after parties. I'll leave it up to you. Pulse will be here with you either way.
I'm sure you'll love the flowers this spring. They are everywhere back here. Can you come back? Okay, there we go. I was looking for my radar to make sure I was in the right area, and it was just not popping up. Now, where in these pretty flowers do we have a barn? Across the sky, faster than the speed of light. No, that's a house, but that's not the barn we're looking for. You know what you are, you're a shooting star. Where is our barn? Hello? Hello? Because imagine driving around and trying to find this freaking thing. So glad that we have the drone. Oh man. Though still, it is tucked away somewhere. Oh, there's a fast travel board. Sadly, we can't smash it with the drone. I wish we could, but... I do love the flowers, though. They're like little purple flowers planted all around. Was this you? Did you plant all these flowers? I feel like I've looked everywhere. Oh man, and the sun's coming down. That'll be real nice. We'll get to cruise through it right after I crash into this tree. I mean, find this barn. There's a house up on the hill there, but that's not it. Epic guitar solo. It's another fast travel board. I'm literally finding everything except for this barn. I've seen everything else. I found an influence board and 2 fast travel boards. And a million flowers. Not the barn. Where is it? Hello? Hello? Barn? We might have to head to the car here if we're not having good luck on the drone. Maybe we're better off finding it in the Senna. How that would make it any better, I have no idea, but I'm willing to try anything. Oh, wait, is that something up here? No. I think I'm seeing things. Dang it. I got really excited. I love this song. I love every song that plays on this radio. Not gonna lie. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm the only one that gets the hype behind Horizon Pulse. And you just think I'm crazy for liking this music because it sucks or something. Where is it? Where is the barn? Alright, I think after we make this last lap around, I might have to leave it to the Senna to come find this thing. Because wherever it is, it's hidden well. I'll tell you that. Alright, back to the Senna. See if we can find it that way. What I like to do is I like to lap around the outside and look around that way. And then like slowly work my way in from the outside. It could even be up here. I don't even think I looked up here. Why do I think it's only taking this long? Because when I did the one earlier, I was like, oh yeah, I can get these done in like 10 seconds thanks to the drone. I used to look for like 2 hours for the barn finds. And now here we are. I'm hunting like a madman for this thing. We got our 7th fast travel board. Isn't that awesome? Maybe it's back here? Oh, dang. Where is this stupid barn? I don't want to give up and have to come look for it later. That would be very disappointing. Faster than the speed of light. What the heck? Stupid sign. We smashed 30 boards total. I really feel like it's like up here in this big chunk of woods somewhere. That's just where it would make the most sense to be hidden to me. I hope this content is great. Just watching me drive around the same location for like 10 minutes, slowly lose my mind looking for a barn. It also doesn't help that it's the middle of the night. That's probably doing my luck a little bit worse here.
An official station of the Horizon Festival. Horizon, you're here with Amy. Can anybody help me out? I want to watch some racing this weekend, but I don't know where to begin. Oh, I know. I'll watch the next round of Alex's Dirt Series. All the excitement plus plenty of good fresh air and exercise. That's what I'll do. Thank you
How about you come watch the series of Tell Me Where This Freaking Barn Is? Yes, oh my god. This is making me so mad. We might have to give up. Should I give up? Be honest, Lauren. Should I give up? Or should I conquer what my mind is saying and hunt and find this vehicle? Maybe my friend Cream Crumble knows where it is. Cream Crumble, you got any ideas, bro? This guy's just as lost as me. He has no idea either. I'm following this guy though, because maybe he knows. Maybe he knows. Wait. Oh my god, he found it! Thank you, Cream Crumble!
How did you find another?
Thank you, Cream Crumble. Let's go. That was so well blended in. We got another Subi.
One for me, finally. It's an Impreza 22B, an old rally gem. Only a small handful were imported into the UK, so this is a really rare find. Come on, let's get it fixed up.
Alright, so we got another Subaru Impreza.
I'll get it back to the garage, shall I? Might even keep this one for myself.
So that is the 22B STI. I am actually unsure if this is a newer or older version than the one we have right now, but it is also from the STI models of Imprezas. So that's pretty cool that we've got an expanded version of a car we've already got. We have 16 skill points at our disposal. So let's dump them all on our McLaren Senna, because this car is probably going to be one I'm going to be using a lot. Got exceptional handling. We've got lucky hit. Give us a nice free wheel spin. Give us something good, will you? Come on. And we've got 2 bonus ones. Let's go. An emote. Not great. A Nissan. Not great. And a watch. Okay, great. So, as you can see here on the skill points board, they climb in points as you go up, but there's this one in the corner that's an exception. This is extra life. This is a skill that every car can learn, despite the fact that skills are different depending on each car. Every car can learn extra life for 25 skill points. And it makes it so each skill chain takes 2 collisions to break. So basically, whenever you're doing really good and you're gaining skill points, you know, like the big number pops up in the center of the screen, whenever you crash, the skill chain breaks and you lose your number completely. But if you get extra life, it makes it so you can try again, and it takes 2 crashes to completely break the skill chain, which is very, very good. That's really useful for grinding skill points. We've got Triple Pass Master. We're going to only have enough for these next couple ones here. We got Pro Racer, increase our slingshot skill. And now we'll get the 3. Absolute Speed. Oh, and Risk Taker. I didn't know I was going to be able to get all those. Cool. Some skills on the Senna. Got a new car coming up. And now that you're getting cozy, let's get this last fast travel board. And we will wrap things up. I'll head on to a different game so you can still watch and also get cozy at the same time. So if it's almost sleep time for you, then that means it's time for relaxing for me. Alright, we found the barn, we've conquered it, we've got our fast travel board, we've got everything we could need. And now... Wait, what? Midnight City? Oh, it's like a remix. Lame. Alright. That, my friends, is gonna do it for part 3 of Forza Horizon 4. We got a lot done in this part. We made it the whole way through Horizon Winter from beginning to end. We slayed the Scotsman. We took another huge leap of faith as a part of the stunt driver. We got the cover car in the McLaren Senna, our first real hypercar, and we began Horizon Spring. Next time, we will rack up the influence to qualify for and complete the Spring Showcase, and maybe even with a little bit of good luck, we'll make it the whole way through Horizon Spring and see what's next in store. And with that, the stream will keep rolling momentarily, but we're going to wrap up Forza Horizon 4. Thank you for watching Part 3, and I will see you in the next one.